Hey everybody, welcome back to the Master Wing channel. Hope everybody has had a great holiday. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are. We are making a short video today of some unexpected heroes of the Oceania expansion. We have played since December 12th, the release. Since then, I would say we've played anywhere from 40 to 50 games, which I think is a decent sample size. You can see by this, in the archive, in the app, the Monster Couch app, that we have yet to play some of the birds. So I can't say that we've, quote, discovered everything that we could. We haven't played everything, but I wanted to at least highlight some of the cool birds that I didn't think were going to be that good. So I'm not talking about the birds that we already knew were good. We all looked for the noisy miner or the gala, or maybe you didn't, but you just expected them to be good. We've talked previously about this sacred kingfisher and this consistent pink power. We talked about the spangled drongo and how good that card can be. Kakapo. 4 bonus cards at the end game, and then able to keep 2 bonus cards for the Kiwi. Those were cards that we knew were going to be good or expected them to be good. So right here in this video, I just wanted to shout out a few birds that I didn't think were anything special, but it turns out, at least in my 40-50 games, that they're pretty good. They've been helping me win more games. So let me know what you think in the comments. Feel free to like or subscribe. Here we go. All right, the first bird that we are looking at for this unexpected goodness list is the black-shouldered kite. Reset the bird feeder and gain 1 rat. If there is one, you may give it to another player, and if you do, lay up to 3 eggs on this bird. I don't know if it's just my Monster Couch app or I'm just extremely lucky, but it's this resetting the bird feeder thing that I am consistently getting a rat. And you only have to activate this brown power every once in a while, because after you get those 3 eggs, those 3 eggs can last me a couple more turns. So it's not like you're just passing out rats all the time. And if you think back to like a burrowing owl where it says gain a rat outside the bird feeder, to me, I just think this is so much better and a potential 3 points that I have lucked out on frequently. Try out the black-shouldered kite. The next bird or birds I'd like to look at quickly, are the Australian reed warbler. Play another bird in your wetlands. Pay its normal cost with a 1 egg discount. The golden-headed cisticola, which does the same thing but in the grassland, and then the gray warbler. Play another bird with a 1 egg discount in the forest. It falls in this weird category for me. I didn't think it was that much better of an upgrade, but especially with the gray warbler and the golden-headed cisticola, I played these pretty consistently throughout my 40-50 games, especially with that star nest. My opponent is thinking I don't have any eggs, so I can't play another bird. And I've unexpectedly played 2 birds, in that first and second slot and stolen an end-of-round goal with the gray warbler. So keep an eye out. I think these have been more helpful than I originally thought. Next bird I would like to look at in my unexpected heroes list so far, we'll have to make an updated version, is the, wait for it, I'm looking for it, the suspense. Let's go with the peaceful dove, the not so peaceful dove. I'm getting this in round 1 or round 2, and with eggs being harder to come by in some of these Oceania games, I'm finding it very easy to lay an egg or 2 or even 4 with all the seeds I can get. This wasn't on my top 10 list Oceania birds, and maybe some of you guys love this bird and you already knew it was going to be good, but it's helped me out frequently, and it's not a sharing bird. And sometimes people are passing out seeds with the gala, or maybe like a crossbill, or a hummingbird, or a nightingale, and those seeds will turn into eggs for me. I like the peaceful dove, unexpected hero. Next bird. We only have a handful of these. You can see, like I said, I haven't unlocked all the birds for one reason or another, and I'm not looking at birds, you know, that I already think would be good, you know. So I'm scrolling over the birds that I expected or are just as good as I thought they would be. I'm just kind of going back over what we originally looked at, making sure I'm not skipping one. Okay. I'm looking. There's a few birds I had in mind here. Okay, the stubble quail. I don't know. When this bird got first introduced, when we saw it, when I played it on the tabletop version, you know, in real life, discard up to 6 food, lay 1 egg on this bird for each discarded food. With the sharing birds, with the generous bird feeder and the nectar that you can use, I'm finding this bird is turning into a 10-point bird almost every time. So, I don't know. I was thinking this was a long shot to discard up to 6 extra food, but not anymore. The stubble quail, look out for it. It's a great way to get 6 eggs. Unexpected hero. Next one, not scrolling too far. The tawny frogmouth. So, resetting the bird feeder. Again, I don't know if it's just that reset, but when you look at, you know, previous birds, like the broad-winged hawk, where you're resetting, well, you're not resetting, you're rolling dice outside of the bird feeder. It says cash 1 worm or rat from the bird feeder if available. And I don't know the odds on a rat or a worm, but because it's 2 food sources, I just think I am consistently caching the tawny frogmouth. And it goes in any habitat. With the nectar, it's not as hard to play. I thought this would be hard to play. It's not worth it. But it's turning into sometimes a 12-point bird. I'll get 6 or 7 caches on this tawny frogmouth in the wetlands or my forest. Or the grassland for a grassland engine. Unexpected hero. And then I'm not looking too far here. The white-faced heron, kind of similar here. It's these predator powers that have just leveled up. This bird reminded me of the anhinga. The anhinga from the base game is only 2 fish, but you're rolling for a fish outside the bird feeder. And then the gannet, I believe, in the European expansion, you can cache more than 1 fish. So that was kind of an upgrade. But this reset the bird feeder, you can see the theme I'm going with here. I am caching 1 or 2 just about every time. So if you're running a tucking engine or you just need something to put in your grassland with the nectar, I don't think these 3 food cost birds have to be avoided as much. I'm not using the word expensive as much. I know it's 6 points for 3 food, and some might think that's not worth it, but it's going to pay off, and sometimes you're going to get 2 caches. For me, it's been very successful. The white-faced heron. It just didn't originally stick out for me. 2 more birds that I'd like to point out, and one of them is right here, is the wrybill. Some of you may have thought this was going to be great, but I have seen with my 40-50 games an increase of bonus card plays. And along with those bonus card plays, obviously, are more discarded bonus cards. So the wrybill, I mean, I'm looking at maybe 6 bonus cards and usually getting 4, 6, sometimes even 8 points of just, you know, free choice. 5, 6, 7, 8 bonus cards. So keep an eye out for the wrybill. I kind of was like, well, if there's only, you know, a handful of bonus cards, maybe I won't play this bird. But it's helped me a lot, and it's helped me win some unexpected games, the wrybill. All right, and last but not least, it's this weird category of you know, not bad birds, but then not birds I already thought were good. So the last bird as of 2023, until we start playing some more Oceania games, until we start unlocking some more of these birds and some of these other birds save me, it is the little pied cormorant. It is the yellow power. Lay 1 egg on each of your birds with a platform nest, including this one. And there are other yellow powers similar to this, but because of the platform nest, check this filter out real quick. If I just, I like that the game can allow you to do so. I'm going to filter out the platform nests, and let's sort by victory points. Maybe it's just my playstyle, but the little pied cormorant usually pays off for me anywhere from 6 to 10 eggs. That's my, just off the top of my head, average. You can see these platform nests that I'm looking out for, that I'm playing a lot, are high point rodentologist birds, fishery manager birds. You see the eagles here. Oops, sorry. Bald eagle, wedge-tailed eagle, Benelli's, white stork, common raven, wood stork, frigate bird. The list goes on. You got spoonbill, night heron, great horned owl. A lot of these high point birds, goshawk, roadrunner, mourning dove. There's just so many nice platform nest birds. You get the point here. The black noddy, I've been liking this one. The pied-billed cormorant, going back to its power, I'm just finding it's laying a lot more eggs. When I thought these yellow powers were really, really situational, my play style is play some high point birds in a lot of games and play predators. These upgraded predators from the Oceania expansion. Anyway, that's my handful list. A shorter video, but some of these birds I like to give attention that don't always get the spotlight, or maybe I don't have a 40-minute game to show you highlighting these birds, but it doesn't mean that they're not good. Tell me what you think in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you next time for some more Master Wing gameplay. I've got some fun ones coming up. Peace.